Hi guys, it's Drea. I wanted to reorganize my two Z palettes. So I only have these two. I have an actual Z palette with the see-through top, and then I have this ColourPop palette that was part of their Build Your Own Palette freebie thing. So I have already at some point decluttered and reorganized this one. But now that I have these new ColourPop shadows, I really want to use them more, incorporate them more often. And I'm going to do that by reorganizing this palette. This palette stays on my vanity all the time because I have two makeup use up ones, these two right here, that I am trying to hit pan on. And I figured I would just reorganize this to make it more of the things that I want to use more. Does that make sense? A lot of you said that you wanted to see this, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take all of these shades out and maybe group them by color. I think that might be the best way to do it. Group them by color and then kind of feed them back in. So let's just start doing that. Okay, I only managed to stick my fingernails in about 3 of them, so that was a success. This is everything right here. I don't really know how I want to start doing this, except maybe I should just pull things that I know for sure I want in this palette. So like, for example, this is MAC, what's it called? Brulee. So this is one of the makeup use up shadows. So that needs to go in there. And so does this one, Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie. So that needs to go in. I feel like you can't really see what I'm doing here as I put them in, but hopefully that's okay. I don't know. Can I move this down a little bit? I don't want to mess up all the hard work I just did. Okay, that's probably the best we're gonna get for now. You can kind of see both things going on. All right, there's some things that I noticed, like for example, this shadow here is ColourPop Issues, and that is almost identical to Peach Smoothie. So that doesn't need to go in the same palette. These two shades are not identical, but they're very similar, and same thing. I don't think they both need to go in the palette. So that's Koi. And that is Paper Tiger, both from ColourPop. This one's a little bit warmer. This one's a little bit more of a mustard shade. I do know I want this yellow in here because this is a great shade to put in the crease a lot of the time. This is ColourPop Tiki. So I'm gonna put that in there, and then I think probably I'll put Koi in next to that. Okay, that's a good start. These yellowy golden shades I don't really use very often. Carrot Cake, these are all pretty new as well. Like a lot of them are so new. That whole ColourPop Build Your Own palette is so new, and I've barely used a lot of shades in it. That might be nice in the summertime. That's a maybe. What's this one? This one is Two Birds. I've had this one for a long time. I don't think I like it as much. Yeah, it's much more of an orangey. I like kind of yellowy golds, not orangey golds. And then this one here is called Night Show. I think this is also a really new one. That's more of kind of like the middle of those two. So I'm going to put in Carrot Cake next. Okay, Carrot Cake. Before we get into like the orangey, reddy area here, I want to work from the bottom up because I know like I want a lot of these purples in here. So I'm actually going to start with the black, I think, because I really want the black in this palette. So I'm going to put that right there. And then these two shades, I don't think I need both. Even though I love purples, I don't need both of these. So this one here is called Crown Jewel, and this one is actually from Anastasia, Enchanted. This is ColourPop. So this is Enchanted from Anastasia. It's got kind of a black base to it. And then this Crown Jewel shade, if I remember, I think I might like this more. They're very similar. I use Crown Jewel a lot of the time in my outer V. Yeah, there's less of a black base in it, and I think I like it more because of that. So I'm gonna put that in this one, and we'll move that over there. Okay, for the rest of these purples, this is 143, isn't it? No, where's 143? Oh, this is 143. Oh, okay. I think I might want both of these in here. So this is 143, which is my favorite matte purple shadow pretty much of all time. Why can't I get it to stay still? It's such a good matte purple shadow. So that's gonna go in, but I think I want this in here too. Try Me. This is much more of like, ooh, shoot, don't drop anything, don't bust anything up. This is much more of a cool tone version. So it's still matte though. So I'm going to put them both in. I'm not sure if I need this shade in here. This kind of deep burgundy isn't the kind of thing that I love. And I have this kind of shade in a lot of palettes. That is called Paradiso from ColourPop. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that one out. And I also think I'm gonna leave this one out. This is called Solstice with the Mostess. I hate that name. I really hate it. I feel like I have a lot of shades like this in my ColourPop Ooh La La palette anyway. This is also a ColourPop shadow, by the way. I'm not gonna use this very often, so I'm just gonna leave that one out. Okay, next things I know for sure that I want in here are these two shadows here. This is called, I have a dog hair on my hand. This is called Mr. Sandman. This is awesome. This is a necessary shade from ColourPop. It's beautiful. So that is going there. And then Glass Bull is like, if you're gonna buy one ColourPop pressed eyeshadow, make it this one. This is so beautiful. So I'm going to put those kind of next to each other. I have all these other cool tones here. And I think I'm gonna put Matte Quarry in because this is a really good like crease shade or even like blending out shade for cool tone stuff. It's not very pigmented, but it can be built up quite a bit and it's very cool tone. I think that would sit well really there and sit really well there in that row. All right, oh, there's so much else going on in here. Okay, I'm gonna forget about these cool tones for a second. I want to put both of these in probably. This is called Cloud 9. It's just like a really nice deep matte brown that can go right next to that black. And then this one is a little bit of a warmer matte brown. Deep matte brown is called Cute Alert. That's really nice. That can go right there. I think my question is like, how many of these greens do I want in this palette? Because I don't really use a lot of green. Why is there so much freaking dog hair here all of a sudden? I don't use a lot of green. However, this shade here is new. This is called Heavenly. And I remember now that I see it that I swatched this and just about had a conniption. Look at this. This needs to go in here. I need to use this. I'm just not sure where. Maybe like, maybe here? Maybe next to that gold? I don't know. Those might look cool together. But I don't necessarily think like I really want any of these greens in here. I feel like they should all kind of go in that other palette. What about this one? This is called Conjure Up. See, it's just a little too deep. Like, I don't really want that as a more often thing. It needs to be relegated to the couple times a year type thing. Tiny Tangerines. This is another like satiny one. I'll tell you what though, I like the green in the Through My Eyes palette, actually, which I have right here. This palette, I like this green so much more. This is called Emerald Dream. Let's just compare them. Yeah, see, I like that one a lot more than that one. Not that it matters for the purposes of this, but if I'm gonna reach for something green, I don't think I love any of these. Secret Garden is from Makeup Geek. This one is called Super Zoom, a little too deep for what I want. This one maybe. This one is called Muscle Beach. It's just like a matte, again, like it's very pigmented. Whoa. I don't know. Maybe this one? Let's put this one in here for now. And then this one is Typhoon from Makeup Geek. This one is really cool over like a black base. It's really nice, but I don't, again, use it very much, like maybe once a year. So I think I'm gonna leave out all the rest of those greens. Let's do another warm rogue here, and I think I'm gonna fill this up maybe with some of those cooler tone colors. I think I definitely want these two things. This is now, no, this is Let Me Explain. I don't love this one. This is also ColourPop. It doesn't go on kind of the eye as smoothly as it does in a swatch, but it's still good just for like brow bone highlight. This one is really, really pretty. This is called Snake Eyes from ColourPop. Really gorgeous. So I want to put that in there. Then I think I want to put in some more of these kind of metallics. What's this? I don't know. This must be new. Over It. That's a lot peachier. Maybe. This one is called Ready or Yacht. I actually don't love the formula of this one. It's so chunky. Well, between those two, I think I like Over It better. So I'm just gonna put that in for now. This shade is from Anastasia. This is called Sunset. This is stunning. This is unbelievably beautiful. It's like molten. So that I think needs to come in. Maybe like that. What's this one? I don't really recognize this one either. Heavy Glam. Oh, Heavy Glam. Is this ColourPop? Yes, it is. ColourPop Heavy Glam. I don't really love that. And it kind of looks like in a swatch a lot like this one. I mean, on the eye, they'll probably be really similar. So we'll put that to the side. I have all these mattes now. So obviously like these are all very similar. I don't think I need both of these guys. So we have Making Moves, Meteorite, and Cutouts. I use Making Moves a lot. I think this is a new one, Meteorites. Ooh, that's like orangey. Ooh, kind of like that. This one, Making Moves, I know is pinky. It's like a pinky coral. I like them both, but they're similar. And this one, Cutouts. Oh, that's very similar to Meteorites, actually. Okay, let's just put in Meteorites and call it a day for now. Let's put it there. I might, if I had to bring another one in, I'd bring in Make a Move. So we'll put that to like a maybe section right here. And then, oh, Soft Core. This is a really good like crease shade. That one's really good. So I need to put that in too. Maybe put that here. Oh, I forgot. These ones need to be kind of like offset or they won't fit properly. Okay, that might throw a wrench into things. Let's just move. Ah, shoot. Yeah, they need to be offset. I totally forgot about that. That's annoying. Because you can't fit as many in. Besides these metallics right here, which I'll get to in a second. Well, this one is metallic as well, actually. These two are more matte. This is like a matte with shimmer in it. This is called Martian. It's okay. This one is called I Owe You. I feel like that is kind of a really good matte to have to go along with some of the darker ones. That trio of mattes right there actually is pretty good. I think we can do without you. Crackle. This is the kind of shade I don't think I really look good in. Like, or maybe like, but for fall. I'm gonna leave that one out for now. And then these three, let's figure out if we want these or not. This, 3, 2, 1. All right, my card filled up and I almost realized too late because I kept talking and then I looked up. So I think I know where I left off. This one, I'm going to move over here. These guys, there's Thank You Next from ColourPop, which I'm gonna put in this palette because it's really pretty. It's like this orangey pink duochrome shifting thing. It's really cool. And then this guy is called Misty, and this is kind of like more of a neutral, like pink metallic. It's kind of really pretty. I'm gonna put that in, and I'm gonna take this one, which is from Anastasia. It's called Henna. This is gorgeous, but I think it's much more of like a fall shade for me. It's a little bit of a deeper copper, and it's just not the kind of thing I wear that often, so I'm gonna put that over there. Now I only have room for, I think 3 more will fit in here. I think 3. I want to put probably one of these 3 kind of silvery tones in. This is actually a silver from an old Benefit palette, and this silver is so pretty. Why are there so many dog hairs? I just swept and mopped this floor today. Isn't that stunning? I think it's called Blingo, if I remember right. This one is called On a Whimsy. This is from ColourPop. Look at that. Wow. Oh my G. Wow. Yes, please. And then this one looks like a lilac-y silver called Beam Me Up. Oh yeah, it definitely has that lilac tone to it. Oh, that's so pretty too. I don't think I would use 2 silvers enough though. So like this one I really like, but that one is gorgeous. This one I really like too though. Let's see if I like 2 of these better than that. Or maybe only 1 will fit. How many will fit? Oh, only 1 more is gonna fit. Shoot. Only 1 more thing is gonna make the cut here. Okay. This is almost like the Hunger Games. Like, which one of you is going to end up on top? Blacklight I like, but I don't wear it enough and I don't like it enough to put in this palette. It's pretty, but it's not my favorite. This one here is called Prowlin. This is very new to me. It's just okay. This one is a nice, like, pinky lilac, very light pastel. It's called Howlin'. Get it? Howlin' and Prowlin'. Matte. Really pretty. I feel like that would really have a place in this palette. And then this one is called Baseline, and it's much more of like a blue. Yeah. So I really liked this, but I don't think there's another one that I would sacrifice for that because I have that silver. So this is where we are ending up for like my main Z palette. So this is the one that's gonna stay on my dresser, my vanity, and then all the rest of these can go back into this palette. And that is how that turned out. So overall, I think I'm actually pretty happy with both of these. Maybe I'll end up reaching for this more. I think this was actually fun to like actually swatch all this because it's kind of inspired me to want to use a few of these things, like this color here. What was this one called again? This was called Heavenly. I really want to use this now. Oh my goodness, look at that. And then this one. Wow, who knew that I would want to use a silver? Look at, that's like liquid metal right there. Anyways, I hope that you really enjoyed this. It's kind of fun, right? If you're new around here, definitely subscribe. I'd love to see you around in the future. And that's it for today. I hope you're having a great day, guys. Bye.